You're feeling a deep sense of sadness. An unshakable low energy has become your default state. Your mind, in its diligent search for answers, scrambles for a reason. A bad day, a stressful event, a disappointment. But what if the emotion is not the starting point? What if your body felt it first, long before your mind had a narrative to go with it? Owen Hermstring reveals a profound truth that changes everything. Your body is the ultimate truth teller, a raw, unfiltered, energetic receiver that senses and records dissonance or alignment first, broadcasting a primal signal of low energy and sadness that you must learn to trust. Imagine your body not just as a physical vessel, but as the most honest, finely tuned, energetic instrument you possess. It is a direct receiver of energetic frequencies from people, places, and situations, and it has no filters. Unlike your mind, which is a skilled storyteller, capable of weaving intricate narratives, logical rationalizations, and lies to itself, your body cannot deceive. Hermstring states, "The mind, a skilled storyteller, can weave intricate narratives of what it thinks is right. But the body, an honest instrument, speaks only in the language of pure energy. Your body feels it first. The truth, the dissonance, the alignment, a primal signal that never lies. It is the ultimate truth teller, broadcasting the unfiltered resonance of every interaction before your mind has a chance to intervene with a lie. This means that your physical self is constantly giving you a real-time readout of your energetic reality, a primal signal that bypasses all the cognitive biases, logical justifications, and pre-programmed beliefs your mind might use to ignore the truth. The energetic mechanism of this truth-telling is rooted in the body's nervous system and its subtle energetic channels. When you are in an energetically dissonant situation, the body immediately receives a low-frequency broadcast. Your body's physical response to this dissonance is often the first signal. A feeling of heaviness, a tightening in the chest, a sudden fatigue, or an unexplained lethargy are not just physical symptoms. They are energetic readouts that a person, a situation, or a choice is not in harmony with your core energetic truth. Low energy isn't a malfunction. It's a primal alarm. It's your body's way of saying, there is a significant energetic drain here. You need to stop, pay attention, and redirect your life force. The feeling of sadness is the emotional translation of this dissonance, a clear signal that something is out of alignment with your deepest being. This is why, for many, the journey to restoring energy and joy often begins by listening to their bodies. A person might be on a date with someone who seems perfect on paper, but their body is giving them a subtle feeling of unease and their energy drops. Their mind, trying to make the situation work, creates excuses. I'm just nervous. He's just shy. But the body, the ultimate truth teller, has already sensed the energetic dissonance and is broadcasting a warning. Or consider an individual facing a major career decision. Their logical mind has a pros and cons list that points to a new job, but the thought of it gives them a physical sense of dread or makes them feel depleted. Their body is speaking an undeniable no in the form of low energy before their mind has a narrative to justify it. The first crucial step to reclaiming your power and ending the cycle of making up excuses is to learn to trust this primal, unfiltered, and honest signal from your body. Your body is the ultimate truth teller, giving you a primal signal of low energy and sadness. But why? What is the unseen source of this persistent broadcast? Owen Hermstring reveals that the answer lies in a hidden truth. Your body isn't just a physical container. It's a living, breathing, unseen archive, meticulously holding the energetic residue of every unprocessed past event, every unfelt emotion, and every unhealed trauma. These cellular imprints continuously broadcast their unresolved resonance, tirelessly siphoning your vital energy and leaving you feeling chronically sad and depleted. Imagine your body as a vast cellular library, a walking testament to every chapter of your life. When a traumatic event occurs, a childhood betrayal, a painful rejection, a moment of profound shame, and the intense emotions associated with it are not fully felt and processed, their energy gets trapped. This trapped energy becomes a low-frequency broadcast, a cellular memory that is continuously replayed in the background of your system. Hermstring states, "Your body is a living archive, and its contents are not inert memories. Every unprocessed trauma, every unwept tear, every unfelt rage remains a live frequency in your cells, continuously broadcasting its unresolved resonance. This is the unseen drain. The universe, in its compassionate mirroring, compels you to confront this archive, for it knows you cannot manifest a future of vitality while a significant portion of your energy is tethered to the past. This means that your persistent low energy and sadness are not just random emotions. They are the direct output of your body's archive broadcasting a distress signal, consuming your vital life force in the ongoing effort to contain its unresolved contents. The energetic mechanism of this unseen drain is insidious. Unprocessed emotions are energy in motion. When suppressed, their energy gets trapped, creating energetic blockages and dense, low-frequency pockets in the body, linking to the body's truth teller from previous scripts. This trapped energy is continuously broadcasting. The stored energetic charge of past hurts, e.g., a past betrayal, a moment of profound shame, continuously emits its specific low-frequency vibration. This broadcast is a constant drain on your current energy, much like a background app running on your phone, silently consuming your power. Over time, these energetic blockages can manifest as physical symptoms, chronic pain, or persistent fatigue. The body literally acts out the suppressed emotional code, trying to communicate its truth and the energetic cost of holding it all in. This archive's broadcast also acts as a magnet. It attracts situations and people that resonate with its hidden frequencies. If your archive holds the energy of a past betrayal, you might attract situations that trigger distrust or a feeling of being let down, perpetuating the emotional loop and a low energetic state. Consider the individual who consistently feels inexplicable sadness, even when life is good. This could be a past heartbreak that was never fully grieved, leaving an emotional imprint of sadness and loss stored in their chest area. This broadcasts a frequency of heaviness, making it difficult to feel joy and resulting in persistent low energy. The shocking truth is that your vitality is being siphoned by this unseen archive. You are paying an energetic debt to your past, and the only way to restore your energy and joy is to consciously process and release the contents of this archive, allowing your body to finally broadcast a frequency of freedom and vitality. You feel the deep, energetic drain of your past, your body and mind yearning for rest. But what's your first instinct when you feel low on energy or sad? It's to keep fighting. It's to try harder, to force yourself to be productive, to force yourself to feel better. Owen Hermstring reveals that this instinct, though well-intentioned, is the ultimate deception, a powerful lie that convinces you that effort is the key to recovery, when in fact it's a form of energetic resistance that amplifies dissonance and drains you even further. Imagine that the energy of healing is a delicate dance of resonance, not a battle of attrition. When you feel low on energy or sad, your body is sending a clear signal, linked to our topic 1, to stop, to listen, and to recalibrate. The big deception is the belief that you can overcome this signal with greater effort. Hermstring is blunt in his warning. The energy of healing is a delicate dance of resonance, not a battle of attrition. The mind, programmed for struggle, convinces you that effort is the key to recovery. But the great deception is that more effort is a transmission of resistance to your current state, amplifying the very dissonance that made you ill. You are not fighting for well-being, you are fighting against your very being, and that struggle guarantees that you will be further drained. This means that your intense efforts, though noble, are unintentionally telling your energy field and the universe that this is a struggle, it is difficult to heal, or I am fighting against what is. This transmission of struggle and resistance attracts more resistance, more struggle, and more reasons for your energy to remain low and your sadness to persist. The energetic mechanism of this trap is insidious because it disguises itself as virtue. It makes you feel productive and virtuous by depleting yourself while silently draining your field. The feeling of exhaustion and burnout you experience is direct energetic feedback, telling you that your actions are out of alignment with the natural flow of your energy. Your continuous effort to overcome sadness and fatigue is a form of denial, of fighting your own experience. This consumes vast amounts of energy that could be used for genuine healing. The frenetic energy of more effort drowns out the subtle whispers of your intuition and your body's wisdom, which are the signals that could guide you to a gentler and more effective healing path. You are too busy fighting to listen to the instructions for a graceful recalibration. Consider a person who, when feeling sad or low on energy, forces themselves to be more social, work harder, or pretend to be happy. This immense effort conveys a false facade, creating an internal dissonance that leads to even deeper sadness and greater exhaustion. The universe, sensing the resistance to sadness, sends more situations that lead to that feeling. Or a person with chronic fatigue who forces themselves to exercise or work, ignoring their body's signals to rest. Their more effort transmits a frequency of struggle and resistance to their current state, ensuring that their energy remains low and their physical condition may worsen. The great disappointment is that the solution is not to do more, but to do less with more awareness. We need to stop fighting and start listening. You've stopped fighting yourself with more effort and begun to listen to your body's signals of dissonance. But what if your sadness and low energy are being fed by external forces, by the very people you allow into your life? Owen Hermstring points to a profound, energetic truth. Unresolved emotional wounds from your past create an unseen hook in your energetic field, continuously broadcasting a low-frequency signal that irresistibly pulls in people who resonate with and exacerbate those very wounds, perpetuating a painful cycle of energetic depletion. Imagine your energetic field as a beautiful, intricate tapestry. Every unhealed wound from your past, a feeling of betrayal, rejection, a time of profound unworthiness, leaves a snag, a rough patch, or even a tear in this tapestry. These imperfections are the unseen hooks, points of energetic vulnerability that are constantly broadcasting a subtle yet powerful signal of unresolved pain, fear, or inadequacy. Hermstring is direct in his analysis. The hooks are forged in the fire of unfelt pain. Every unexamined wound, every unwept tear creates an energetic hook in your field, perpetually broadcasting its unresolved resonance. The universe, in its compassionate mirroring, compels people to engage with that hook, not to punish you, but to provide the opportunity for healing and release. You are not attracting misfortune, you are attracting completion. This means that the draining individuals you encounter are often simply responding to these hooks, unwittingly serving as catalysts for you to finally address what remains unhealed within your energetic archive. The energetic mechanism of the unseen hook is insidious. When an emotional wound is suppressed or unaddressed, its energy gets trapped within your being. This trapped energy continuously emits a specific, low-frequency vibration, like a persistent, quiet distress signal. The universe, in its impartial mirroring, detects this signal and, in accordance with the law of energetic resonance, brings you people and situations that perfectly match that unresolved frequency. For instance, if you carry an unseen hook from early experiences of being unheard or unappreciated, your field might subtly broadcast a predisposition to being overlooked or dismissed. You then unconsciously attract individuals who, even if initially well-intentioned, somehow replay scenarios where you feel unseen, continually re-triggering the original wound and deepening the emotional pain. Consider the individual who repeatedly finds themselves in relationships where they feel unheard, emotionally neglected, or consistently put others' needs before their own. This pattern is often driven by an unseen hook formed from childhood experiences of feeling invisible or needing to people-please to gain love. Their energetic field broadcasts this unmet need, magnetizing partners who are emotionally unavailable or self-absorbed, thus continually re-triggering the original wound and perpetuating the cycle of relational depletion. The energetic drain from these connections is immense, as your energy is continuously consumed by re-experiencing the very wounds that need healing. The shocking truth is that your sadness and low energy are not just internal. They are actively being fed by the very people you attract. Breaking this cycle requires the courage to not only address the hooks, but to also change the magnet, ensuring that your field only attracts what nourishes and uplifts you. You've learned that your low energy and sadness are not random. They are fueled by unresolved past events and the lie of more effort. But what if, as you begin to heal and a feeling of joy starts to surface, a powerful, hidden fear pulls you back into the familiar territory of sadness? Owen Hermstring exposes the fear of radiating joy, a subconscious apprehension about fully embodying happiness, perhaps fearing vulnerability, judgment, or an identity shift. He reveals that this energetic resistance broadcasts avoidance, subtly blocking your healing and ensuring you remain in familiar, albeit painful, patterns of sadness. Imagine your true, vibrant potential for joy as a blazing sun. This radiant beacon is meant to be fully expressed, to attract all that is good and aligned into your life. But your subconscious mind, a loyal but fearful guardian, has been programmed to see this radiance as a threat. The joy of being fully alive, the vulnerability of true happiness, the visibility that comes with a life of vibrant energy. These are all uncharted territories that can trigger deep, primal fears. Hermstring states, "Joy is not a frivolous emotion. It is the most sovereign frequency of the soul, a radiant beacon meant to be fully expressed. Yet the fear of radiating joy, of the vulnerability, responsibility, or visibility that true happiness demands, becomes a self-imposed, energetic resistance. Your field broadcasts avoidance, not vitality. You cannot truly heal what you are subconsciously afraid to embody. This means that even as your conscious mind desires profound happiness, your underlying fear creates a counter-broadcast, signaling to the universe, keep profound joy away, it's not safe or comfortable for me to embody fully. The energetic mechanism of this trap is insidious. The desire for vibrant joy battles the subconscious fear of its consequences. For instance, if you have a history of being criticized for being too loud or too happy, your subconscious might fear the judgment that comes with radiating joy. Or if you have a deeply ingrained belief that happiness is always followed by loss, your subconscious will actively sabotage moments of joy to avoid the pain of its inevitable end. This internal conflict creates immense energetic friction, consuming massive amounts of healing energy that should be flowing towards restoration. As joy and vitality begin to surface, the subconscious, driven by this fear, might trigger subtle self-sabotaging behaviors, falling back into old habits of self-criticism, creating drama in a relationship to pull yourself back into familiar sadness, or experiencing unexplained setbacks. It ensures you remain within the familiar bounds of sadness and low energy. This fear often leads to a profound resistance to an identity shift. For many, a sad or sick identity can be a source of comfort, providing a subconscious excuse for not pursuing their goals or attracting sympathy from others. Letting go of this identity and embracing the vibrant, empowered identity of a joyful being can be terrifying to the subconscious, which prefers the known misery to the uncharted freedom. The solution lies in consciously embracing your capacity for profound joy and allowing yourself to shine without apology. It involves releasing the fear of judgment or responsibility that comes with happiness, understanding that your joy can inspire, empower, and uplift others rather than intimidating them. This courageous act of unapologetic radiance transforms your broadcast from avoidance to undeniable vitality, finally allowing your healing potential to manifest. You've faced the uncomfortable truth about why your body keeps broadcasting sickness, the energetic roots of dissonance, the loop of more effort, the resonance of emotional archives, the invisible contract of illness, and the fear of radiating wellness. You understand that you cannot heal in the same energy that made you sick. Now the pivotal question is, how do you actually stop the cycle and reclaim your vibrant health? Owen Hermstring offers a radical and deeply empowering solution: the energetic recalibration, his systematic method to purge the discordant frequencies of sickness and reprogram your field to attract healing. Hermstring insists that you cannot heal in the same energy that made you sick. To purge the frequencies of disease, you must initiate a radical energetic recalibration, systematically dissolving old programs of limitation and flooding your field with the undeniable resonance of your sovereign wellness. He states, "You cannot heal in the same energy that made you sick. To purge the frequencies of disease, you must initiate a radical energetic recalibration, systematically dissolving old programs of limitation and flooding your field with the undeniable resonance of your sovereign wellness." This is the path to true healing. This means that true healing is not a passive process of waiting for symptoms to disappear. It is a conscious, active, and systematic change in your energetic blueprint. The energetic recalibration involves a multifaceted conscious approach to retuning your internal vibration. First, identify and acknowledge dissonance, decoding the sickness signal. Begin by meticulously observing your physical symptoms, pain, or recurring disease as direct feedback from your energetic field. What specific message is your body trying to send? What specific subconscious beliefs, e.g., "I need to suffer to learn," "I'm not safe when well," or invisible contracts of illness are contributing? Acknowledge the dissonance without judgment. This disarms the energy of resistance, freeing you to proceed. Second, energetic purge and release, dissolving sickness frequencies. This is where you actively dismantle the old programming. Consciously process and release any suppressed emotions tied to illness: anger about a diagnosis, fear of death, guilt over past choices. Use techniques like deep breathing, somatic release, or expressive journaling to actively purge the emotional fuel for sickness. Practice pattern interruption. When you catch yourself in a thought or behavior pattern aligned with sickness, e.g., constant complaining about symptoms, identifying solely as a sick person, pushing through pain, consciously interrupt it. Actively visualize dense, low-frequency energies associated with sickness dissolving, being flushed out, or breaking apart from your body and energetic field. Revoke any subconscious agreements that implicitly accept illness. Third, new frequency activation and flooding, programming for healing and wellness. Immediately flood the cleared space with your desired state of vibrant health. Consistently declare your new healing identity using powerful sovereign I am declarations with embodiment, e.g., I am vibrantly healthy, I am a powerful healer, I am aligned with boundless well-being. Infuse these with deep feeling and align your actions. Act as if, e.g., moving joyfully, eating nourishing food, smiling. Practice unapologetic wellness. Radiance. Consciously practice feeling comfortable with and broadcasting vibrant health. Mentally thank any compliments on your healing and see your wellness as a sovereign state that inspires others. Immerse yourself in high-frequency input. Flood your field with joy, gratitude, and inspiring content related to health and vitality. Finally, consistent practice, maintaining the healing frequency. Healing is a journey of continuous alignment. Daily dedication to these steps, identifying dissonance, purging old signals, and activating new harmonious frequencies, is crucial to make the new high-frequency broadcast the dominant one. Celebrate every small victory, every successful interruption, and every positive shift. This positive feedback reinforces the new programming, ensuring your reality reflects your sovereign choice for health. You've courageously made the radical recalibration. You've purged old frequencies and reprogrammed your field. You've faced the uncomfortable truth about the energetic roots of sickness, the emotional archives, and the invisible contracts that once bound you. What is the ultimate reward for this profound inner work? Owen Hermstring reveals it. You become the aligned being, a state of profound inner harmony where vibrant health is no longer a battle you must fight, but your natural, effortless state of being, dynamically reflecting your inner alignment. Hermstring insists that true healing is not a war against sickness, but the surrender to your inherent wellness. When your entire being vibrates with the pure frequency of harmony, your body ceases to manifest dissonance and becomes an undeniable reflection of your aligned being. He states, true healing is not the war against sickness, but the surrender to your inherent wellness. When your entire being vibrates with the pure frequency of harmony, your body ceases to manifest dissonance and becomes an undeniable reflection of your aligned being. Vibrant health is not a pursuit, it is your natural state effortlessly maintained. This means that vibrant health is not something you chase, it's a state you embody, and your reality then has no choice but to reflect it. The energetic mechanism of the aligned being is pure, unobstructed flow. With discordant frequencies purged and energetic blockages dissolved, the body's natural self-healing mechanisms activate and operate optimally. The vital life force flows freely, restoring balance. Your harmonized being consistently broadcasts a clear, high-frequency signal of vibrant health, vitality, and well-being. The universe, an impeccable mirror, has no choice but to reflect this back with precision, bringing supportive resources, aligned practitioners, and healthy circumstances. The mental and emotional static from illness-related fears and limiting beliefs is gone. Your intuition about what your body needs becomes crystal clear, guiding you to nourishing foods, joyful movement, and restorative practices effortlessly. Consider the individual who once battled chronic fatigue. Now, they radiate vitality, finding natural energy for their passions as their energetic blueprint broadcasts limitless well-being. Their body supports their dreams. The person whose body reflected internal turmoil and digestive issues from topic 3 now experiences effortless digestion and a calm gut because their emotional field is harmonized and their subconscious supports inner peace. The aligned being is no longer defined by sickness. They are defined by health. They no longer fight against their body. They work with it, effortlessly maintaining a state of systemic balance and vibrant energy. This is the culmination of Hermstring's teaching. A life where you are not defined by the past's energetic imprints or unseen contracts, but by the magnificent, harmonious flow of your inner world, which is beautifully and undeniably reflected in your outer reality. If Owen Hermstring's message resonated and you're ready to embrace vibrant health, join our community. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the notification bell. We're dedicated to helping you master your energetic blueprint for a life of effortless well-being. Leave a comment below and tell us, what old sickness frequency are you ready to purge today? Your journey to an aligned, healthy reality begins when you calibrate.